Hey guys, and welcome to Stugan episode 3. This week we're going to pull it back a bit and talk about an issue that Simon brought up in his development blog last week, which is dealing with criticism. Now, criticism... Wait. Okay, I know that you think this is now going to be one of those cheesy motivational videos talking about criticism and failure and how you can overcome it. Violins. We're not going to have any violins. Although, actually, I really love violins. And we can... Okay. No violins. Got it. Instead, we'll do the whole thing of chatting with our developers and catching up with them about some of the things they've done to overcome taking criticism throughout the development process of their game. Let's go see what they're up to. So I guess a good place to start is, what is more powerful for you guys as developers, criticism or praise?
Criticism.
Yeah.
Praise is useless in a way. It's nice, it's ego boosting, the pat in the back, it's all that, but in the end of the day it doesn't help the game move forward or you move forward or you getting better.
Praise is really good for your soul. It's good for the developer now and then to keep them going, but without criticism, you can't. It's better for the game. The game needs criticism. People need warm fuzzies. Products need reality.
And one of the hardest things to do is when two bits of criticism conflict with each other. What do you do when there's one person who loves a decision you've made and another person who's like, no, you've got to change that?
Well, in our team, I'm known as a dictator. You know, like I'm the benevolent dictator. So
nice.
I like to listen to everyone, and it's a collaboration, and it's a very open environment where everyone's ideas are at least heard by me, and then in the end I try to figure out what makes more sense, and then so that process is kind of a black box.
So as a game critic in real life, away from this Stugan bubble, I criticise games for a living, and that's kind of strange, because while I'm levelling criticism at a game that's being created, people go into the comments section and criticise my criticism because they disagree with the critic. So...
Just stop swearing.
So that is the foghorn that blows when something meta is afoot. But it's true that there's an awful lot of criticism within this industry, not even just outside the games development. Is that because we just have a very creative industry and criticism goes hand in hand with creativity?
What?
Does criticism go hand in hand with creativity?
It's not Christmas. Why are you talking about the nativity?
Okay.
We'll move on.
Sometimes when people try to express a criticism about something, it's not expressing itself. The idea is hard. So it's you as the recipient of the criticism. Sometimes what you need to do is try to figure out what that person is trying to say and not exactly what they're saying.
So when you get criticism from someone outside your team versus inside your team, how do you go about choosing who to listen to? The person familiar with your game or new to it?
I think both are useful in different contexts. They are different contexts, right? Like the one internal knows about the technical aspects of your challenges that you've had technically to achieve that result that might not be optimal and so on. The external ones they're your actual customer. That's the experience that someone from the outside is going to have, and then you better listen to them carefully because you're not going to be there telling people, when they're firing up your game, like this is not as good because of this, whatever.
I had one person who was playing a lot, and he said, I really don't like that timer. And then I'd watch him play, and he'd get to the end of it, and we had a 5-second countdown at the end, 5, 4, and he'd just start screaming at the game, but laughing at the same time, like this kind of smile, laugh scream, like no, and it would get to 1 and then 0, and and then he'd go like, oh man, yeah, you really got to get rid of that timer. And I'm like, did you watch yourself? You were just having a great time watching yourself fail.
That feeds into the idea of you as the creator, the true holder of the vision, and how that it relates to the feedback that you're getting. Because when you go to someone and you ask them for feedback, often the very reason why it's valuable in the first place is because they come to it with fresh eyes. They are just looking at the product that is there in front of them, and that's very valuable because you can get very honest, very sort of separate feedback from the whole process. but in the same time, they don't know what's going on up here and what your aim, what your target, what your vision for the project is.
Yeah, I don't really listen to what people think about my stuff. I just dump it on the internet and that's it for me.
Just job done, criticism wiped away.
Fire and forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, you avoid the problem to begin with.
Okay, that's what our developers think, but by all means share in the comment section what you do to deal with criticism. And while you're there, check out the subscribe button to get full up-to-date reports on exactly what our developers are doing here at Stugan. In the meantime, see you next week. Perfect, that's a wrap. Awesome. That video would have been so much better with violins.